Are you also like this student, living off ramen noodles and finishing your assignments at 11:59 p.m. right before they're due? Well, in this video, we're going to talk about sleep deprivation. Because you're finishing your homework at this late hour, you're definitely not going to get 8 hours of sleep. Instead, you're going to scroll through TikTok for 5 hours consecutively. It is common for students to skip out on sleep, whether to hang out with friends or finish an assignment. They think the only consequence is sleepiness, but that's far from the case. According to a New York Times article called The Health Toll of Poor Sleep, lack of sleep can affect a person's physical and mental health, with increased risk of type 2 diabetes, stroke, and high blood pressure. As I said before, this is a problem for many of us. Many young people and college students regularly skip out on sleep to do other activities, such as play Pokemon. An article called Causes and Consequences of Sleepiness Among College Students, written and published by authors from the Department of Neurology at the University of Michigan, states that 50% of college students report daytime sleepiness and 70% of college students do not obtain enough sleep. This article goes on to state that increased sleepiness can impair mood and decrease GPA and grades. Another article I want to cite is written by Harvard University. It explains that 70 to 96% of students do not obtain 8 hours of sleep each night. The article goes on to explain that in the CDC, it compares staying awake for 18 hours as having a blood alcohol content of 0.05. This doubles if you stay awake for 24 hours. The Harvard Medical School also has several studies that show links between mental disorders such as anxiety and depression and low levels of sleep. Now that we know what a serious problem this is, how do we find a solution? How do we fix it? The CDC gives many recommendations of how to have good sleep hygiene. Here are a few of them. The first one is to have consistent sleep-wake times. Try to go to sleep and wake up at the same times every day. Next, make sure your bedroom is dark, quiet, and relaxing for good sleep. Try to avoid electronics before bed, such as phones, TVs, or any other devices that emit blue light, as it can affect your circadian rhythm and your deep sleep. Make sure to remain active throughout the day. Try exercising, as this will tire you out and make sure you have a better and deeper sleep. Also, make sure to avoid caffeine and large meals before bed. In summary, make sleep a priority in your life. Create a routine in which you wake up and go to sleep at the same time every night. Avoid excess caffeine and avoid electronics. In this way, you can ensure you get 8 hours of sleep and maintain good health. Even if you turn in an assignment at 11:59 p.m., make sure you get 8 hours of sleep.